Okay, so right now what we're going to do is we're going to run some research, and we want to run it quickly without a lot of messing around. So I have Diane here, and we're doing research for her Curvy Goddess product, which is training for plus-size women. So we got our survey over here, which is on Google Forms, and as you can see, what we're doing here is we're being super honest. We're saying, hi, my name is Diane Williams, founder of Curvy Goddess Club. I've helped thousands of curvy and plus-size women lose weight over the past 10 years. I'm doing a free fitness webinar specifically for curvy women, and I want it to be the best free training it can be. So help a girl out. If you are a curvy woman, fill out this short survey and let me know what you'd like me to cover. So we're literally asking them what they want us, what they want you to cover.
Exactly.
But we're asking the right questions. As a curvy woman, what is your number one goal for fitness? When trying to achieve this goal, what is the number one roadblock you run into? Even though it's free, I want this to be a very helpful online workshop. What's the number one thing you want to learn? What is the number one thing you've already tried that didn't work? What's your number one fear you want to avoid at all costs? Right there. So essentially what we're doing here is once they fill this out and we start seeing common answers, we now know what to plug into our webinar, and essentially what to really cover in our products, because this is going to tell us. So what I also like to do is I like to brand it a little bit. So I hit this little color palette, and then I hit upload, and I downloaded your yeah, there it is, your Curvy Goddess
banner.
Yeah, your Curvy Goddess banner. So that's perfect. Let's just maybe make it a little bit bigger. Okay, that looks fantastic. Hit select, and it'll automatically grab the color from it and kind of make it look.
Oh,
see?
wow.
Yep. See, it matches it.
That's
So
great.
now it's branded to you. It's got the colors. It takes the color and matches it here. Look, see, even matches the little.
wow.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Okay, so what we're gonna do is here's your page. All right. So here's your Curvy Goddess page, and you're lucky, you have 74,000 likes, which is, and 137 new this week. So really we should be able to just post this on your page, and that should be enough because all these people are your target market. But we're also going to run a cheap Facebook ad. We're going to run two. We're going to run one with targeting and one just to the people who like your page to kind of, ramp it up a little bit, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We are going to create some copy here, and essentially it's going to be this same copy. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste this in here. And we are going to say, we're going to modify this a little bit. So I'm going to say something like...
It's really 16 years, but...
Is it? Oh, okay. Well, no, that's fine. Honestly, I just put that. I was going to ask you about that. 16. No, that's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to say something like, let me just give myself a little bit of space right here. So we want to call them out, and we want to really stir the pain. And I know that you said the pain for these people, for the most part, was that they were kind of angry that the current fitness industry doesn't really cater to them.
Yeah, they're not kind of angry. They are angry.
They're super angry.
They're really angry.
Okay, so let's say something like, how angry does the, and you know your audience better than I do, so if you want to modify this after I say it, I'm just going to come up with something. You tell me what you think. How angry does the fitness industry make you?
Or how about personal trainers? Just to be more specific? Or
Would you think, but is that the main thing you think that you've heard?
I mean, it's...
Hey, let's try that.
In general,
Hey.
it just seems easier to be angry towards a person.
Okay,
or
here, now,
people rather than an industry. I don't know.
Here's, well, it's really more about what you hear from them.
Okay.
So if they say, what kind of words do they say? Do they say fitness industry? Do they say personal trainers?
They don't say fitness industry.
So what do they say? What have you heard the most?
Trainers, like trainers making them do things that it's not right for them, that it's past the point of exhaustion, and it's abusive, like what they say also to them, what they tell them. It's how they deal with curvy women.
Okay.
That is abusive, and there's a prejudice to it.
All right, now here's the thing. The best thing to say in this situation is, hey, curvy women, how angry, blah, 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 blah. The problem is, and that's fine if we just post this as a post, but if we want to promote it as a, as an ad, they're not going to approve it because we cannot call or single anybody out by body type, shape, or whatever.
Okay.
So we have to get around that a little bit. We got to be careful how we word this. It's okay. We can do this.
Can you just say, hey, curvy? Because
No, they're not going to approve that, no. And if they do, they'll disapprove it within a day or two. Let me see here. Do you think personal trainers can be abusive when dealing with plus size women? I've heard a lot of angry women mention this. Now, this should get approved. It still may not, and that's okay. We'll modify it a little bit more, but this should get approved because we're not saying we're asking a question. We're saying, do you think personal trainers can be abusive when dealing with plus size women? I've heard a lot of angry women mention this. So this right here stirs the pain. This gets them pissed off, and if they're pissed off, they're probably going to read the rest of this. All right. Hi, my name is Diane Williams, founder of the Curvy Goddess Club, and I've helped thousands of curvy and plus-size women lose weight over the past 16 years. I'm doing a free fitness webinar specifically for curvy women, and I want to do the best free training, and I want it to be the best free training it can't be. So help a girl out. If you are a curvy woman, okay, we can't say that. We're just going to say, fill out this short survey and let me know what you'd like me to cover, okay? So, again, we're kind of pushing the envelope with Facebook a little bit here. Technically, we're not violating their rules, but we kind of are. Like, we're getting around it. So it depends on who looks at this ad and approves or disapproves. It just depends. We should be able to get it approved, but if not, make a few tweaks. It'll be fine. But essentially, this is what we want to do. So at this point, we're going to link it to this survey, but we need some sort of image in here, because if we grab this link, and I like to hit send, shorten URL, and also what you can do here actually is you can go to bit.ly, and if you sign, and see I have a, here I'll create it. If you sign up for an account, you can actually track this. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to track it. I'm going to paste this URL in, and it's going to give me the title, Online Workshop Survey Fitness for Curvy Women. Okay. So I'm going to hit save, and that should give me this link right here. And the reason I want this link is because people don't mind clicking on bit links, and it also tells me the analytics. You know, like for instance, I did this PDF for my Facebook ads course. 67 people clicked on it. Okay, you know, so I can kind of see who clicks on what. So this link,
based on who filled it out, right? So
well, it just lets me do the clicks, because the thing is this, is you want to make sure that you know, it just gives you one more analytic approach. You don't just trust Facebook to tell you the right amount of clicks. You see what I'm saying? It just gives you one more analytic approach. So if I paste this in, it's going to, it should come up with yeah, there we go. So at this point, it's going to come up with this, you know, this sort of pre-made thing based on what's on this page. And as you can see right here, it's a image of the survey. So I don't know if this is the best image to use for this because it's just text, and it might not get approved again anyway because you can't do a lot of text. So I want to add a photo here, all right, and take this one away and get a better photo, all right. So do you have? Let me just open your page in a new window, and let's take a look at your photos. See what we can use here that would be good. We want it to be pretty square. Let me ask you something. You've posted these photos on your page before. Can you name one that got a lot of engagement? Was it maybe this one? No, you can't do that.
No.
Can't do before and afters. That's new Facebook rules.
That's not a before and after. That's a.
They'll still consider it
Okay.
that. They
Okay.
will. You can't do body comparisons. They'll
Okay.
still consider it. They won't approve it.
They like this.
This right here?
Yeah, they like the little animations for some reason. They like the little characters.
All right, let's take a look at this. Do you have just this image without all the text and stuff?
I do. I think I do.
Actually, you know what?
I think I do in there.
Hold on. That's why I love Macintosh. Oh yeah. There we go.
Yeah, that's great.
But honestly, hold on. I don't like that because I don't get the link from it. So what I'm going to do here is... Come in. I'll do the same thing again. It should bring up this page. Okay. So what I'm going to do is... Let me just make sure you didn't have... Does she look like a man to you? That's funny. Get any more of these? No. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take an actual screenshot of this, and it'll be fine. I just don't want to get the text in. Okay, that's good. And so now I'll hit the plus button, and I'll go to my desktop, and I should have it right there. Okay. So now it's going to upload this picture. All right. And I'm going to hit that one. Okay. And okay. So we got our copy. A little call to action. Click here to fill out the survey. The survey. Okay. Copy that. All right, and then I also like to do one here because I like it above the fold. In other words, most likely in this post you're going to have a read more. I like it to also be there. All right, so the only thing we have to change now at this point is maybe this title because it says fitness for curvy women. So I would say something like need your feedback need your curvy goddess. We are pushing the envelope with Facebook right now, trust me. Need your I need your curvy got
Yeah.
got it. I need your curvy goddess feedback. Did I spell goddess wrong on the other thing? Nope. Okay. So it all looks good. All right. So at this point, we're ready to roll. And when I hit post, it should just use it. Everything should be fine. The bit link's working. This is working. It's ready to go. And let me get out of that. Let me get out of that. We're good. So I'm going to hit publish. And there we go. Okay. See? Boom. See more. All right. So we should be good now for that, for our organic. All right. So that's what. So you have 75,000 likes. I would imagine you would get some stuff coming in pretty soon. However,
We'll see.
we are going to attempt here to run an ad and boost this a little bit. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go to my ads. Oh, I'm already in my ads manager. And I'm going to choose Diane Williams as the account. So now I'm in your account, all right? And I want to create a saved audience for this. And we are going to we're going to call this one, I'll just call it curvy feedback. That's fine. Or actually, no. We'll call it, we'll just,
Webinar survey. Isn't it a webinar?
no, we'll just, because you might use this for ads, curvy. We'll just call it curvy women interested in fitness. Okay. United States. Women, obviously. We're going to create a broad audience here. And now, you told me that there was a clothing store specific, because right now, we can't, there's no option in Facebook to choose, you know, plus size women. So we have to figure out.
There is, I think.
Where do you see that? I don't think so.
Oh, in
No, I don't believe there's no how much do you weigh category. We need to figure out how much, or we need to figure out how to attract curvy women without, because you know they don't. It's not like, you know, women 45 to 150
so
pounds.
if you typed in plus size women, it wouldn't come up. I've done it and it
Yeah, but
shows up.
here's the
Okay.
problem. When you do that, okay, you like just plus sizes. So here's the problem.
We can't determine exactly what plus sizes is.
Right. So I'll give you an example. Plus sizes. See, it says behaviors, purchase behavior, clothing, women's plus sizes. Now, notice it says purchase activity provided by Axiom, whatever.
Yeah.
I have tried these. I have tried these before.
Okay.
Okay. And they don't work horribly, but I have found better success targeting actual competitors, and because this is kind of like a guess. This is like a sort of an algorithm, a guess. All right.
Got it.
Now, as Facebook moves forward, perhaps these algorithms and this data gets better, so we can try it, and maybe we'll do a split test. But the point is that I prefer to go after a competitor. So, for instance, what is a
I
plus?
learned something already.
Yeah, what is a plus size women's store?
Lane Bryant.
Lane. Okay,
The-
Lane Bryant.
Yes.
All right. Now, see, there's less. See, it's more targeted. Now, Lane Bryant. Now, here's the thing. Real quick. Lane Bryant, who would shop at Lane Bryant that wasn't a plus size woman?
That isn't? No one except for a man who has a plus
Exactly.
size
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got it.
But we're targeting women.
Right.
So, what have we done here? We've not relied on some data by some third-party company we don't know. If they click the like button on the Lane Bryant page, that means they're interested in Lane Bryant, which is a clothing store for plus-size women, which logic would dictate they're a plus-size woman. Okay? Otherwise, why in the hell would they like this store, right? Okay. As well, we can now go down and look at suggestions that are very similar. So, for instance, the curvy fashionista, do you know who that is?
Uh-huh.
Would, I ask again, would only plus-size women like that brand or whatever that is?
Maybe some men who are into
Yeah,
plus size women.
but we're targeting women, so that's
Okay.
we're already filtered those out.
Okay, but yes, mostly.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. All right, Curvy Magazine.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Is Curvy Girl Clothing a brand?
I'm not familiar with it.
Okay, because I don't like using additional interest curvy clothing if it's a just curvy clothing.
Torrid is.
It's got to be a actual brand. So Torrid is what?
Yeah, Torrid is a popular plus size.
Okay, perfect.
clothing.
That's what I want. I want an actual brand. I don't want a plus size clothing.
Right.
Like that's just a general thing, and I don't trust Facebook's algorithm. But if they like Torrid, they definitely are plus size, right?
And then also Avenue.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Let's keep going.
Monif C.
This one?
Kiona Catherine's Monif C.
Kiona, Catherine's, Monif C right here?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Ashley Stewart.
Where do you see Ashley Stewart?
Down.
Okay. What else?
Plus Model Magazine is huge.
Plus.
Mode Plus, I don't know. I'm not familiar with Mode Plus. The one that you.
Oh, I thought that was the same one. Sorry.
No.
Well, let's be certain. Okay.
But Plus Model, let me see, where is it? Go down. Plus Model Magazine.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Anything? Curvy Revolution?
No. There's. You're talking about just plus size.
Yes.
Curvy and Confident, I think. One of my friends, she runs it.
Well, if it's not huge, it's not going to be listed here.
Well,
What about
huge.
this plus size lingerie boutique?
No. Eloquy is.
Eloquy?
Yep.
Okay. What else? I'm just going to.
Gabby Fresh, Ijiji.
Gabby Fresh. Gigi.
Hips and Curves.
Hips and Curves. Are you on there? Is that you?
Yeah.
No way!
Is that a big thing?
Yeah, that
It
means you
is?
have enough reach and likes to be listed in Facebook ads interest. Hey, pat yourself on the back.
Really?
Yeah,
Aw.
that means your competitors can target you.
Oh, wow.
Yay!
Okay.
What? I'm impressed.
Wow.
All
Could you
right.
imagine if I
We're not going to include this because we're going to run
didn't half-ass it?
Yeah, we're gonna run another one. We're gonna
Okay.
run another one that targets this. So we don't want to include you right now.
Okay.
All right, because we want to split test.
Okay, so Ashley Graham is a plus-size model.
Yeah,
But it
but
doesn't-
yeah. Okay,
I
no.
got it.
Okay, yeah, because
But guys can like her.
But not even that. But would a woman? But we're only targeting women. So we filtered the dudes out.
Winnie B is.
What's that? Is that clothing?
It's clothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want
It's a
like
subscription
the
with
plus
it.
size model thing because I mean that I get that, but I feel like, we're a lot closer to our target audience by going by what clothing they buy than a plus size model that they like. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay, just my size is.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with any of that.
We have quite a bit right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just quickly hit the do not disturb as we're recording this. Okay, so let's see what we got right now. So right now we have 4.9 million people. That's a huge audience.
Is that too big to target?
Well, we're gonna keep going here. I'm
Okay.
gonna show you. We're not just targeting plus size women. All right.
Okay.
So, what would you say that your target audience is in terms of age?
From 20. A lot of the young ones are
20
like 21
to
to 50, say 60.
60.
I have a few 60, but I guess mostly in their 50s.
Let's
So
say 55.
57.
Okay. All right. So that narrows it down a little bit. Weeds out the super young people that may not have any money. And
Right.
it weeds out the old people who may not even really understand what they're looking at on Facebook. That's fine. So now we're going to do narrow audience. Boom. So now what we need to do is we need to narrow this down to people that also are into fitness. So,
Ooh.
oh,
Wow. I learned something else today.
Yes. Okay, so let's start with curves, which I know that sounds like, but I'm talking about the gym curves. Is it Curves International?
What does that say?
Is that the name of the gym curves?
People, I don't know if people just say Curves International or just Curves.
Well, is it? But is Curves International the name of the gym, or the name of the company?
I don't. Oh, not mine, but.
No. The gym Curves, where only women go. You know what? Let's do this.
I know. I'm looking. I'm gonna look.
Life.
I'm gonna Google it.
Lifetime Fitness. Lifetime Fitness. So now, now pay attention. I only want to click interest, not employers. Because if I hit employers, we're going to be going after people that work for Lifetime Fitness. Okay? So I'm going to go Lifetime Fitness. Now it's going to open all these up. Planet Fitness, Anytime Fitness, Gold's Gym, LA Fitness. We don't want to do YMCA because YMCA has a lot of children's stuff. It may not be, a gym thing exactly. Okay. We don't want to do fitness and wellness because that's just general. Health and wellness, that's just general. Snap Fitness, is that a popular gym?
Okay, so it is. So Curves International.
Okay, we'll add that.
Okay.
Snap Fitness, is that a popular?
I've never heard of it.
Okay, I've never either. But that's simple. We just go like this.
Equinoxes.
We just go like this. Snap Fitness. We just go to Snap Fitness. Yeah, they're a gym. Okay, perfect. All right, so we go back. We go, okay, you said Equinox. We go Snap Fitness.
Soul Cycle Flywheel, that's boutique.
That's fine. That's good. That means that they have money, so we're fine with that. So Soul Cycle, World Gym, probably.
Yeah.
That's, okay. What else? Bali Total Fitness. Again, we don't want to target gyms. We want to target the actual brands. Okay.
CrossFit.
Do you think plus size women would be in a CrossFit though?
Some will.
That stuff's crazy. Yeah, but wouldn't that not be your audience because they would probably like the craziness and the yelling?
But if they see that that's all.
All right, we'll do it.
If they don't see any other options, they're going to go for CrossFit or they're going to go for like P90X.
Okay.
So what's in front of them, they think that they have to do this.
Ooh, you just gave me the idea. P90X. There we go. P90X. Boom.
So like Beachbody.
Okay. Beachbody. Crunch Fitness. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Crunch is really popular.
Crunch is popular. Beachbody, you said?
Yeah, Beachbody. Beachbody.
That's odd. Beachbody Boot Camp? Or did I not spell that right? Or is it supposed to be Beachbody? Oh, I guess so. Beachbody. Okay.
And then 24-hour fitness, too.
24-hour fitness. Equinox Fitness.
Barry's Boot Camp.
Where is it?
Barry's Boot Camp. But it's...
What's that? Is that...
It's like a boutique.
That's
it's
fine.
Like Soul Cycle and...
Okay. P90X Beachbody.
They're all in
Shakeology?
Yep, that's
Shakeology.
part of Beachbody.
Okay. P90X. Yeah, it's only got 1900. No point in putting it in there. Insanity Workout.
Yeah.
Insanity Workout. Jillian Michaels Body Revolution.
Yeah, some will do it. Some will do Jillian Michaels.
Okay. All right, I think we got...
Sean T is popular.
Oh, I know who that is. He's the, he's one of those guys. Losing It with Jillian. Nah, hang on. Beachbody Live.
Beachbody LLC? No.
No, it's not enough, yeah. P90X Women.
Yeah.
Insanity. by Sean T. No, not enough. Okay, I think we're good. Let's see where we're at. 2.4 million people. Okay.
So how far do you want to get it down?
Well,
Is 2
that's
million okay?
actually that's
Enough?
quite a bit, which is actually good for you because you have plenty of demographics to split into. So, because from right here, we should be having plus size women that are into fitness. All right. So, yeah. So let's do this. Curvy women interested in fitness. We're gonna get a little bit more detailed in our Facebook ads when we run Facebook ads for your program, but that's gonna be down the line. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna create audience. Okay. And then I'm going to do, okay, so here we are. So now, just want to check here. We want to run some ads for this post. So what I'm going to do right now is, we don't have to use the Power Editor for this because we just don't. We can just do a regular ad, but I always like to use the Power Editor personally, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the Power Editor. All right, and we're going to do quick draft. Used to be create campaign, now it's quick draft, whatever. We're just going to call this research, and we're going to go to, we can do we could do either page post engagement, or we can do clicks to website, but I'm going to go with page post engagement. I think we're going to try that. So we're going to create a new ad set, and that we're going to call this one, I like to call it whatever the audience I just made was. Curvy girls into fitness, whatever. And then we'll make another one of people that like your page. And then we'll do this, and I'm just going to call this post. Okay, save to draft. And now I'm going to hit, I'm going to get rid of this always. Hold on. The Power Editor can be, there we go. Power Editor can be a little sticky. So right here, this is just our campaign folder. So we click on research, and now we have our first ad set. All right, and we are going to, we'll do $10 a day. We're only going to run it for like a day. And what I want to do here, this is the ad set. So this is where we want to include our audiences. So hold on 1 second. Page post engagement. See, you can actually create, you can do what we just did here, do the same thing here, but I saved the audience, so I'm just to make it easier. There we go. They move this crap around all the time. It used to be here, now it's here. Okay, so hit that little button, curvy women interested in fitness. Click that, and now you have this. Boom. Okay. Now I don't like to do this a lot. I just do it for my research because it's quicker. But if you're doing an actual ad, I prefer you do it in the actual thing I just showed you. Do it right here. That way you can duplicate it and make minor tweaks and split test your audiences. I'll get into that later. Edit placements and get rid of Instagram. Also get rid of right column. I only want it in the feeds. That's it. Okay? Just trust me on that. All right. We are looking good here. So now we click on that, and it brings us to the actual post. So we are going to go with Curvy Goddess Lounge. So now we're on your page. We're going to hit Use Existing Post. It should pull the last one. There it is. So you click that. It shows it up right here. Done. Did you set up any conversions with your tracking?
No.
Okay. Well, we'll probably end up doing that later, but I always like to hit track all conversions. Always hit track all conversions, okay? Because usually we'll have things set up. So now this is all ready and raring to go, okay? But what we want to do is we want to click on ad sets. We want to go back to this audience because now the ad is connected to it. This is good. So if we go here and we have this checked and we hit duplicate, it's going to duplicate this along with the ad connected to it. So we're going to hit duplicate and just hit keep same campaign. Okay? And what it does is it copies it. See, now you have 2 ads. Okay? So they're same thing connected. We don't want to change the ads. We just want to change the audience. So here we're going to do Curvy Goddess fans. Okay, and essentially what we're doing right here is the equivalent to a boost post. So we want to, and what's really cool here, actually, they didn't used to do this, but now you're targeting. It's not like on the other one where it's static and you have to change it in the audience editor. You can actually edit it right here and change some things and change your ages and stuff. Now normally I would split test different ages, locations even maybe, but since we're just doing research, this is fine. But what we want to do right now is we want to get rid of all of this. We want to clear the targeting, and we want to go to connections. Facebook pages, people who like your page. And we want to go Curvy Goddess Lounge. That's it. So now this is kind of like boosting a post where you hit like or whatever. We're just keeping it in the Power Editor so it's nice and neat and clean right next to each other. Okay, so edit placements, we're all good, automatic, perfect. So now we have our Curvy Goddess fans, our Curvy Girls into Fitness. It's all ready to go. We hit review changes. Okay, it tells us we have an ad with an error. Okay, so this ad appears to use language. See, this is what I'm talking about. This one's fine, but this one, this ad appears to use language.
But it's the same ad.
I know. It's Facebook, okay? This ad appears to use language not allowed in Facebook ads, probably because of the word curvy. So what we do here is, if we hit try to apply changes to items with errors, in this case it should push it out anyway. Again, there's a 50-50 chance our ad will not get approved.
Okay.
But what I like to do is I like to try to get it approved first, because the language I'm using now is going to be better. So if it gets approved, fantastic. If it doesn't get approved, then we'll tone it down a little bit. It won't be quite as effective, but let's give it a try. All right, so I'll hit boom, continue. Now, if we had made it a dark post where it's not a post on your page, then
How do you make a dark post? A
You
dark
just-
post is not on my page?
right, you just create the ad in
Oh,
the
I
Power
see.
Editor.
Okay.
We could have tweaked it or whatnot, but because it was on your page, we couldn't unless we go back to the page and all this stuff. So I just wanted to push it through and see what happens. Okay. So at this point, we're just going to sit back and relax and wait. Let's take a look at your now. If I hit boost post here, it's essentially the same thing. And what we could do is, because this boost posts usually get approved a lot quicker. So people who okay, so your boost post may not be approved. Your boost post can't contain profanity, harassment, or references. So it says references to your audience personal characteristics, like the curvy thing, but the name of your product, the name of your page is Curvy Goddess. I know. Again, they may not approve it, and if they don't, we will edit it and we'll tone it down and we'll figure it out. But the name of your page is Curvy Goddess.
Right.
We're not directly, we're saying, do you think personal trainers can be abusive when dealing with plus-size women? We're not saying, are you a plus-size woman? So it should get approved. If anything, you can always challenge it or whatever, but honestly, I don't have time for that. I just mess around with it. If it gets disapproved several times, we can do that. And usually, I am able to get things approved because a lot of this is auto disapproval. So if you talk to them directly and you're like, hey, listen, I wasn't doing this or that, they'll push it through and approve it. But then you got to get on the chat with them, with the Facebook support and all that. Okay. So let's not boost it. Let's just let that go, and let's see what happens. You already got a like here, so that's good. Let's see if I don't think we got any responses yet. I know you said you haven't posted on your page in a while. But let's just give it a while, and let's see what happens. But that's essentially what we're going to do. That's how we run a little research ad. So we target our target market, we do this thing, and then we just wait for the responses to come in. When we get the responses, we're going to go ahead and as well, hold on, as well, did you can take this link, and I'll message it to you. You can take this link, and you can you can push it out to people already in your space, in your group, or whatnot, like that, if you want. But this is kind of I like to see what happens with this, because it's a cold audience, kind of.
Right.
I mean, it's warm for people that like your page, but they're not like your personal clients. You know what I mean? So
I could do it in my group, even though it's small. It's like 35 people. I might have more.
That's fine. That's fine. Well, you know what? You'll probably get answers right away. So let's give it a few minutes. Let's give it like an hour. See what happens. And if they're dragging their feet on improving the ad or whatever, we'll send this over. Another thing you can do is we can actually do this. We can hit make a we can hit make a copy, and we can do we can just call it something different. What's the name of your group?
I think it's Curvy Goddess Fitness or Curvy Goddess Club. Let me see. I don't even remember.
You don't remember Curvy? Hey,
Fitness Club.
Hey,
Curvy Goddess Fitness Club.
We'll just go like this. Hey, members. Okay? And we'll just add a hey, members in front of it. And now what we've done here is we've created the same survey, but we've put hey, members in front of it. So now we're able to dictate, or we're able to define which survey is which. And this is actually cool, because now we can see the difference in responses between your people and cold traffic. Okay, so that's going to, and if they're the same, that's fantastic. If they're different, we got a little bit more work to do. So I'll hit send, shorten the link, I'll grab the link, I will message this link to you, or I can also email it to you. Here, I'll just message it to you. Diane Williams. Here's what I want you to do. Take this link, post it in your group, ask them to fill it out, and then we'll be able to see the difference in responses between your people that you're already working with and cold traffic, and we will evaluate it from there. Okay, so that's it for how to create a simple ad to get customer research responses.